Cool album covers, episode 49, bowler hats.
I am Mark Major.
I'm Rich Batchelor. Well, come to look what we got here right in front of us. It is the soundtrack to A Clockwork Orange, and somebody once upon a time wanted merely $0.33.
That's exactly right. It comes up on so many of these themes that we shopped at Django's when they were $3 for $1.
And when Django still existed.
Yeah, how could you not pass up something like this?
Yeah, some of the finest work of Walter, currently known as Wendy Carlos, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's complicated, except that it was a dude and became a girl.
Curiously, there are two versions of the album cover. There's another one where it's an orange that is bleeding, and I think actually it's orchestral rather than synth, but don't quote me on that. Anyway.
Oh, interesting. So it's not only is the cover different, but the content's different as well.
Yeah, I think it might actually just be Beethoven, but all of the Beethoven that they used in the movie.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a bowler hat involved in this album cover.
Somewhere, you can spot it.
There's also some sort of ice woman, but don't quote me on that.
Milk bar. In the number 2 position, Mr. Big.
It's Tony Mottola, who is not a member of 80s hair metal band Mr. Big.
No, he's not, but he does play guitar.
That's a mighty big bowler hat you've got there. It kind of looks like something from a Schoolhouse Rock.
Bowler hats are all about, you can just shoehorn them into any cover.
Yeah.
As we're going to see coming up. The number 3 position. So, what do you think that they're telling us no in this particular cover? Are they saying no bankers?
Yeah, or in the more abstract, it's a militant anti-condom organization.
Oh, okay. What about just no Englishmen?
No British, no bankers, and no blank face. I think it's strange that, like, you know, the 80s, everyone was trying to be so quirky, everybody was trying to be so special, that pretty much anything that didn't make sense would have been, briefly, viewed as cool. How else to explain the popularity of the safety dance? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Look at him. He was always a very dramatic child. And then when he went and got that goofy tux shirt, we all just laughed and laughed.
Do you have this album?
I don't.
Do you think it's terrible?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, like, I've never thought that Lou Reed was really all that interesting. And that's why I killed him. So.
What about the Velvet Underground?
Velvet Underground, I have pretty much all their albums.
Yeah, so you like the Velvet Underground, but when Lou Reed became Lou Reed, you're like, this guy's kind of a ham.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, none of it's really worth owning, to my mind. I'm sure this is going to stir up the hornet's nest of every Lou Reed fan on the internet. That happens.
Bring it, I say.
Yeah, I know. Some of his stuff is clever. It takes about 2 hours to get the joke, whatever. Disco Mystic being a great example of this. And
like the one time you heard it at a friend's house, you're like, check.
Yep.
So Leo Kottke, Ice Water.
Let's see.
This cover doesn't really make any sense either. It's that kind of thing with, you can just put a bowler hat in any, like the Mr. Big, and like it's graphic.
This also sort of looks like the work of cartoonist Bill Plimpton, but, you know, that still doesn't mean it makes any sense. If any symbolism is to be garnered here, what would it be? What would an ice cube on the brim of a hat mean?
And especially that hat. Is it only because that hat would make a great hat to put ice cubes on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it holds your ice cubes so much better than in your other models of hats.
I would hate to have this dripping into my eyes.
Why the hell didn't...
I've got a long song and dance number coming up. I can't be having this ice dripping to me.
It's like, I'm a professional. I don't know about the rest of you.
It's very kind of Mad Magazine, is what I'm thinking. I wonder what artwork they passed on for the cover then. What was he showing? He was like, nope, hat's too small. Nope, what else you got?
Nope, this picture of ice water is not the image I'm looking for.
Ice water in a picture? No, nope, me.
I'm trying to look classy here.
I don't know. I don't go for the ones where he sings, so...
That's true, and so that excludes most of his discography.
I didn't notice this, but you can see his name written on the inside band of the hat.
So, yeah, now it suddenly makes sense. That's his hat. Of course they took a picture of it. Well, I think that concludes our scientific, in-depth look at bowler hats on
I want one.
covers. Yeah.